AZ Alkmaar 1, Tottenham nil. The first leg of the Europa League round of 16 is concluded, and Tottenham Hotspur have put up one of the worst, if not the worst, performance of the Ange Postecoglou era, and has become a breaking point for many people. Welcome into Top the Perch. I'm your host, as always, Nick Berg. There are no other words. This was absolutely dreadful. I don't know if I really still have the words yet, because this it was a disaster. This was embarrassing. I I really don't know how to put into words what today. I mean, because yeah, we're still only down by one and going home for the second leg of a tie we maybe can get past. But this is a team that's done. They've been done for a while, but our last glimmer of hope was always the Europa League. We've had 8 days to prepare for this. We last played last Wednesday against Man City at home. We came out today and looked dreadful. We looked like we just played 2 days ago or last night. I couldn't comprehend what I was seeing. I could not believe this was a team that was coming off an 8-day break. They looked so lethargic out there. They looked like they didn't want to be there. It was a poor performance that just should not fit a round of 16 tie in the Europa League. I get if you want to put that up when you're on the road in the group stage and you're playing matches twice a week for a month. I get that. But we are here now. There's 16 teams left. Our last true opportunity to win anything this year. It's not even a true opportunity. It is our last opportunity. We're not winning the league and we're out of the other two cups. And here we are just going out there and be like, meh. It is what it is. The fact this wasn't 3-4-0 is shocking. The fact the only goal of this game was an own goal off Lucas Bergvall, I don't know how. I really do not know how this was only a 1-0 scoreline. Tottenham didn't have a shot all game to even get a goal. Their one shot on target came in stoppage time of the second half, and it was a bad shot from Odegaard. I don't know how you can put up that kind of performance in a match that means so much when if you're up, 3 or 4-0 going home for the second leg, yeah, maybe you can, rotate the squad a little bit. Now you're going to be chasing it in the second leg, and yes, you're going to have a home crowd advantage, but who's going to want to show up for that at this point? This team it's absolutely dreadful. It's top down. It's top down from ownership, which, Levy, Lewis, all those people. And then it goes down the line, you get Lang. And then you go down the line, you get Postecoglou. And you go down the line, you end up with the players that are on the field. It's a club that needs to be completely gutted from the top down at this point. The fact we're at this point is just, I don't even know anymore. So many people wanted this to work with Postecoglou. So many people, including myself. Tonight felt like a resignation that it's just not going to happen. This man, he can't manage tactically. It's his way or the highway. He does not adjust whatsoever. We went until, I believe, he made one sub at half. And then we went until the 72nd minute, I believe, before we made any kind of change again in this game. And by that point, I mean, the game was gone by then. Tottenham could not do anything on the attacking end, and they made no changes to even try to do anything. I, like I said, today felt like it was a breaking point for a lot of people. And I mean, the fact still is we're only one down on aggregate. We're going home for the second leg. There's still a chance we can turn this around, but even if we do, I don't think many people have hope past that. This club has been dreadful for months on end. And, you can say injuries and all that, and it's true. But at some point, you got to look past the injuries and just say, man, this team's dreadful. And there's no other way to put it. This team, they've struggled mightily since October in every competition. The fact they got to a semifinal in the Carabao Cup and had a lead going into the second leg, it's unfathomable at this point. I can't believe we actually got to that point, and yet here we are. I don't know. It's just we've hit March. We've hit that part of the season where we know we're not winning anything again. And everything's kind of lost at this point. It's like, what's even the point of going through it all? We know what's going to happen in the end. And here we are, and we're still waiting to figure out what's next. And we don't know what's next. I'm about 85 to 90% sure Postecoglou's gone come May. I'd be shocked if we lose the second leg. I'd be shocked if he makes it to April, but I don't know. At this point, it's not even worth truly getting mad about. It is what it is, and I think that's the worst part of it. Once you become apathetic to it, that's even worse than being mad about it, because being mad about it shows you actually care. Once you're apathetic, you don't care anymore, and honestly, I've kind of reached that point. I'm kind of apathetic about it. I know this team sucks. I know they're dreadful. Nothing's going to change. So why should I get angry about it? I mean, truly, why should I? I mean, the stats have been pulled up. You can see, even though Tottenham had the bulk of possession in this game, AZ Alkmaar dominated this game, start to finish. No doubt about it. They had all the chances. They had all the opportunities. And yeah, that's the story of the game. So player ratings, I mean, there's not even truly a point to go through these, because everybody, I mean, the back line was decent today. They weren't great, but they weren't terrible. But I mean, the whole front three, that was dreadful. Son 5'8", Tell 5'7", Johnson 6'1". I don't even know what to really keep saying here, because all these players had dreadful days. We had a free kick opportunity right outside the box. I don't even know what minute it was. It had to have been the worst free kick opportunity I have ever seen. Madison, I don't know. It got blown up and it got past his son, who was getting attacked by 3 Alkmaar defenders. It was dreadful. Absolutely horrendous. That's the story of the season. That is truly the story of the season. Bentancur's 6'8". He was probably the best in the midfield today. Bergvall 5'8". I mean, he gave up an own goal. Destiny Udogie 7'1". Kevin Donzo, probably the best player of that back line today at a 7'7". Gray 7'1". Spence 7'5". Vicario is your man of the match. He made sure this game stayed 1-0 instead of being 2-3, 4-0. And I got to give it to him. He made some incredible saves today, and that has very much kept Tottenham in this thing for the second leg. Your subs, Odebert came on at half, 6-2. Poro, Sar, and Solanke came on in the 72nd minute. Poro a 6-3, Sara 6-4, Solanke a 6-1, and Solanke injured himself again in stoppage time, so Dane Scarlett got subbed on with about 2 minutes remaining and barely got any playtime. Ange Postecoglou gets a 4 for this match, as stated previously. I don't even know the words to put it in anymore. I really don't. Again, once you become apathetic, it doesn't really matter anymore, does it? So for Tottenham Hotspur, they're at home on Sunday against Bournemouth. I don't know what to expect. I truly don't. They're at home against Bournemouth before hosting AZ Alkmaar in the second leg of the in Europa League round of 16 on Thursday. And yeah, I don't know. Top of the Perch is hopefully going to be back. I don't know, but it most likely will be back. I can say I'm apathetic so many times, but I'll still be there Sunday morning, and it's going to be dreadful. But here we are. So thank you very much for watching. If you just stumbled across this video, click like, click subscribe. Tell me what you know about it. We'll be back here most likely on Sunday to recap that Bournemouth match at home on the next episode of Top of the Perch.